We've heard some wild price forecasts for XRP throughout the years. As you might imagine, this goes from dollars to double digits to hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Furthermore, many individuals are simply unaware of the true potential of XRP. Listen, what's the limit in the long run? Yes, of course. However, if we consider cycles in general, and this particular cycle in particular, how high might XRP rise? That's a little different situation though, and everyone has a different prognosis in this case. Some significant financial organizations, including some that are Standard Chartered, have also been forecasting the future of XRP. By 2028, I believe they projected that it would be around $12.50. Here, everyone's guess will be different. The environment surrounding XRP is the primary emphasis, isn't that right? As of right now, in 2025, I believe that XRP is surrounded by one of the most bullish settings in the history of the altcoin itself. This means that if we look at the all-time chart, we can see how insane this run was for XRP in 2017 and 2018. It is even more optimistic. Why? Since so many people are watching XRP, consider all of the markets where XRP is listed. Consider all of the attention that XRP currently receives from the mainstream media. The third largest cryptocurrency, XRP, is currently receiving so much attention that an SEC case is nearly about to end. All the while, institutional use and awareness of the cryptocurrency are rising dramatically. For example, the atmosphere surrounding XRP is most likely more optimistic than it has ever been. Additionally, it is among the most optimistic cryptocurrency altcoins in this industry. Where can XRP go this cycle, though? Additionally, 1,000 XRP is currently worth $3,255. At the conclusion of this cycle, how much might 1,000 XRP be worth? Well, let's look at a couple things quickly. The macro chart for XRP is the first thing we should examine because I'm currently on the monthly chart. The 1-month chart is shown here. The XRP 1-month chart appears flawless. The chart that looks the cleanest is this one. It's been a while since I've seen this market. Q&T is an antique coin that resembles this one, but it dates from a somewhat different era. This is where Q&T is, in my opinion, kind of chopping sideways while it waits for that big move to the upside. Apart than that, though, XRP's chart is really clear and everyone is attempting to predict exactly what will happen next. Where are we? Are we in this stage of XRP's development where we're just fermenting and beginning to see an uptrend? Wasn't that precisely where we were here too? Where, XRP had a really crazy month. Well, this month is coming to a conclusion. So are we at this position for XRP or are we at a different place? Going back to previous cycles, I don't think we can pinpoint exactly where we are at this moment. That isn't even anything I believe is a good idea. In my opinion, the price action here is a little bit different. In my opinion, we will also appear entirely different from earlier cycles. This cycle in relation to XRP. But why is XRP so bullish at the moment, according to this chart? First of all, we are still battling this candle wick from 2018, the year with the highest record. There is now just one more objective on this chart that we can truly examine, and I could quickly post it on the board. That comes to $3.84. I am aware that everyone has a very different perspective on this $3.84 aim. It is a phony target, according to some. At that target, no one was able to purchase, sell, or exchange. There was a malfunction on a Korean exchange, etc. I understand. I get it. Market makers will, however, continue to take full advantage of this aim. This level must be cleared when considering $3.84. We have to overcome it. And I believe that's when XRP's price behavior becomes really erratic. As an illustration, let's look at this price goal from 2013-2014 and what happened in 2017 after we broke through it. We went insane. All right. Additionally, you will only see me utilize a bar graph once. This is how the price action might appear from the moment we truly break above $3.84. I'm not claiming that we're going to hit $50 or whatever, but I do believe that on a shorter time frame, I don't mean time frame on a shallower measure. This is how it would appear if we hit about $15 throughout this period. Naturally, this would be the best result for XRP holders, but it would also resemble the price movement from 2017 and 2018. However, once we break $3.84, the price action will become as dramatic as this. All coins have a price discovery component. We get that really thrilling price action there, All right. And since 2017, we haven't seen this happen on XRP. This explains why the current period for XRP is so exciting and why so many people are enthusiastic about what will happen next and highly optimistic on XRP. However, how high do we go from here? Correct. Is $15 XRP all we're considering, or are we also considering between $20 and $30? Or perhaps even more, like $50? We're going to estimate where we believe XRP can go based on what some other people have stated about it and their price projections. Let's begin by discussing how close we are to seeing ancient coins like XRP go crazy. In my opinion, the market is currently in phase 2, or the Ethereum phase. This is where we actually begin to look at old coins because, similar to how Bitcoin and Ethereum pump, old coins will also follow through. This means that after Ethereum goes on its massive tear, XRP and the rest of the old coin market should follow. This means that even though XRP has already had a fantastic run-up, it could lead to a massive push even higher from this point. Additionally, as I mentioned before, we are still awaiting the SEC to withdraw their appeal. As of right now, we have not received an update from June. Thus, having said that, I hope you all found this video entertaining. Follow me on Twitter, join the free Discord description below, and subscribe to notifications. On if you guys really enjoy it. There is more free stuff available. Having said that, everyone, this is Nick. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.